Hello there. How are you doing? I hope you enjoyed that little beginning of the video there because that's probably the only enjoyment you're going to be getting out of this video because we're going to be talking about Rent a Girlfriend. Now, if you haven't heard of the manga Rent a Girlfriend, you're one of the lucky ones and you should probably click off this video because it sucks. Now, this manga has gotten popular again recently because of chapter 380. And if you don't know what Rent a Girlfriend is, it's basically about a guy named Kazuya who rents a girlfriend in Japan. And this is illegal, so he kind of has to keep it secret from everyone. So they're acting like they're an actual couple, and they even go as far as to live with each other and have romantic talks. And I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. Kazuya drops like 250,000 USD, 250,000 bands. All right, 250 bands, a lot of money on this girl, a lot of time. I heard they even talked about like marriage or whatever. It's all this stuff. So basically, they might as well just be in a relationship. But that's not how this goes. If you know anything about Rent a Girlfriend, it's that it's never that easy. If it was, it would have ended a lot of chapters ago. And also, Rent a Girlfriend is 380 chapters. That is more than Berserk. All right, One Piece is like 100 something chapters. Rent a Girlfriend, if you duplicated it 3 times, would be the length of One Piece. So instead of reading One Piece or Berserk or Bleach, people go and read Rent a Girlfriend. Um, yeah, to put it into perspective, we've been playing this game of cat and mouse for 380 chapters of will they, won't they? Will Kazuya get with this rent a girl this girl that he's renting out? And the answer is no. She rejects him after confessing her love for them. After she's like, "Oh, I think I might love you," and then she realizes, "Wait, this guy pays my bills and everything, and I kind of have this job, and if I'm not a rent a girlfriend, I won't have a way to make money, and I can't maintain my lifestyle." Now that's not what she says outright, but that's pretty much what happens. And someone even made a funny joke, like an edit of one of the panels, saying that's basically how she feels. Now, I don't know why people kept saying that this is the final chapter. This is the end of Rent a Girlfriend. This is the end of this and the end of that. When literally 381 released, like I think yesterday. I even read it. Like it's not over. It's not ending. This manga will never end. It's like it'll probably surpass One Piece. You will never have salvation. There's also just other girls in this manga that he could probably get with that would be better for him, like Ruka, who just actually likes him and even tried to learn how to cook with him or cook for him. And he just doesn't get with her. I don't know why. I don't read this because I don't hate myself. But why doesn't he get with someone who actually likes him? I don't know. Why is he spending all this money on a rental girlfriend who doesn't really reciprocate the same feelings? And if she does, she obviously just rejects him. Um, I don't know. Apparently, the author also sibs after his own characters. Like he likes the girl, and that's why Kazi isn't getting her. I don't know. I don't read this. I just hear about it. That's the thing about rent a girlfriend. A lot of people they don't read this. They don't watch it. It's just one of those things on the internet that you just know. You just hear about, and when you hear about it, you get into a rabbit hole for a few days, and then it's boring. It's the same thing over and over. Kazi is gonna keep gooning. He's gonna keep simping, and it's just never gonna go well for him. And it's like Dragon Ball. They're gonna keep it going. They're gonna keep the cow. They're gonna keep milking the cow. They're gonna keep doing what they're doing, and people are gonna keep reading it, and they're gonna keep complaining and being like, Kazi is this. Kazi is such a cuck. Kazi is such a this. He's a terrible blah blah blah. And it's just like, well, I mean, you've read the same story for 380 chapters. You know how this is gonna go. Honestly, I can't even say I'm really surprised anymore. I never really was surprised in the first place. I mean, the author hasn't really given us a reason not to be. This is the same story, and it always has been, and probably always will be. But that's pretty much all I had to say. Rent a Girlfriend is objectively, it's I don't know why you would read it at this point. It's the same thing. There's no end in sight. There's no like, it's not gonna end. It's not gonna have a satisfying conclusion. He's not gonna get with the main girl. He's probably not gonna get with anyone at this point. The author's just gonna keep just lengthening it. Kazi is never gonna be happy until until he just stops. He just decides, I don't want to do this manga anymore, and he's gonna probably have some rushed ending that won't make any sense. Or maybe it will end, sometime, maybe in like 2040. Who knows? But yeah, that's about it. See ya.